When I worked for Cintas Corporation, which is a very large corporation, I worked there for maybe 6 years, and my last 2 years of the 6, they ended up not claiming, I want to say it's New York State. So they did federal, but they didn't do New York State. So the money ends up going into my account, obviously, and it wasn't taken out of my paycheck. And then when I went to do my most recent taxes this past year, they ended up just emailing me a letter saying, hey, we may have messed up on your taxes. So they sent me a generic letter with my 2 revised W-2s from the past 2 years saying, this should have been the number. Get with your accountant for 2016 to make sure any money you owe from the previous years. So I reached out to Anil at 212 Tax to help me with this situation. I was really concerned because if you can imagine, New York State taxes are extremely high. And the corporate company that I worked for messed up on them for 2 years in a row. So I owed a lot, I owed a lot of money. So 212 Tax took it out of my hands and balanced out the numbers from the past 2 years, and my current filing for the 2016 tax year for the refund that I was going to get back, and made sure that the money owed was taken out of there and that everything was clear and that there wasn't additional money owed so that I wouldn't incur anything going forward. Thank God I had 212 Tax and I learned my lesson, because like I had said before, it's really important to source a good accountant that works best for your needs and what your profession is. And so luckily I had 212 Tax for the second instance. They've always been warm and made me feel comfortable here. Whenever I call with a question, there's no such thing as a stupid question. Everything's answered promptly and right on time, and I'm always assured that anything I need will be provided to me in a timely manner.